I'm glad you're viewing this final video devotion in our 12-part series leading up to tomorrow's Easter celebration. Before viewing this video, you should have read Matthew chapter 27, verse 62 through 66. Here we see that the tomb of Christ is sealed and a guard is posted. It is Saturday. Jesus lay in the tomb, lifeless. Peter wrestled with the dual despair of knowing his Lord was gone and that he had denied him. Each disciple lived in fear. Their leader had been killed. Would they be next? And then there was doubt. Was the ministry a failure? Had their hopes been hung on a lost cause? The temptation of the disciples was to wonder if God had abandoned his Son and them as well. Saturday, you see, is the day after the crisis, but before the deliverance. The adrenaline of the Friday crisis was over, but so was all reason for living. What is it for us? Much of the time, our life is lived in the Saturday. It is the day after a prayer is asked, but before a prayer gets answered. The day after a soul gets crushed down, but the day before it gets lifted up. It is just the day in between despair and joy, brokenness and healing, in between confusion and understanding, in between doubt and belief, in between darkness and light, death and life. Saturday is the day in between. And if we're honest, this is where we live most of our lives. In a Saturday world, it is tempting to think God has forgotten us. If the man, supposedly the man closest to God, Jesus, in all world history, could die and his movement come to a crashing halt, where is the hope? Explore the disciples' disappointment for a moment. Think of the Apostle Peter, disillusioned by Christ's death and brokenhearted by his cowardly abandoning of Jesus in his great moment of suffering. Think of John and James. They had wanted to sit at Christ's side in his kingdom. Now there is the question, is there a kingdom of God at all? My friends, Saturday is the day when your best dream dies and you wake up and you're still alive, but you don't know how to go on. We know what this is like. Think about Jesus. Saturday is where the lifeless, cold body of Jesus lay dead on a cold rock slab in a borrowed dark tomb. Saturday is where hope appears gone, our future seems eternally damned, and love has been crushed by death's brutish heel. But what we don't know is this. In this moment, a truth so awesome to comprehend, this is in no way the end. Sunday is soon coming. Easter is just hours away. I hope to see you at church tomorrow, ready to celebrate what the tomb could not contain.